Could Netanyahu or Gallant actually be arrested now that the ICC has issued arrest warrants for them? The International Criminal Court has no police force but counts 124 member states, and each of them has the legal obligation to respect the court's decision. What does this mean practically? That in most countries in the world, should these two step foot on their soil, they should be arrested and sent over to the ICC to face charges. But the court has no means of enforcing the warrants if they don't. And in fact, countries do not always comply, especially when the subjects are powerful allies. In September, Russian President Vladimir Putin, also the target of an arrest warrant, visited Mongolia, a member of the ICC. And not only was he not arrested, he was greeted with a red carpet. Also, the ICC cannot try people in absentia, and Israel does not recognize the court's jurisdiction. So it's unlikely that the two Israeli leaders will face trial, though it will greatly reduce their chances of traveling. What is sure is that they will not face obstacles should they decide to travel to the United States, Israel's strongest ally. And Washington has made it clear it won't let the court's decision go unanswered.
We fundamentally reject that the ICC has jurisdiction over the situation.
And things might not be different with the new administration. Mike Waltz, who will serve as National Security Advisor while Donald Trump takes office next year, said you can expect a strong response to the anti-Semitic bias of the ICC and UN come January. This will create friction with European countries, where Josep Borrell, the EU foreign policy chief, sent a clear and opposite message.
So I take note of the decision of the International Criminal Court to issue arrest warrants from Prime Minister Netanyahu, the former Minister of Defense, Mr. Gallant, and the Hamas leaders, Deif. This decision is a binding decision, and all states parties of the court, which include all members of the European Union, are binding to implement this court decision.
So why it is unlikely that the Israeli Prime Minister and the former Defense Minister will be arrested? The court's decision will likely have an impact on countries such as Germany and the UK who are selling weapons to Israel.